Okay, so this is the new Fibery sort of workspace that we're going to be rolling out, and I just want to run through it and make it nice and clear for everyone, so we can start putting work in and start using it. So you can see over here on the left-hand side, these are folders with these arrows next to it. If we click those, you can see that it opens up all of the views. Each of these are called views, so it's ways of viewing work. And you can see that we've got an area to create work, an area for all of the active work where we're actually working and collaborating and doing what we need to do, some usage guidelines and some templates. So I'm going to start here with the create work, and I'm already on the project backlog view. Now, the idea behind this, the way that we need to use this is that a project is anything that has a bundle of actions in it. So say, for example, I say, can you please reach out to some particular client and ask them if, whatever the question is, or can you please put this in my calendar or organize this meeting? These are all just ad hoc tasks, right? So these are non-project related tasks. When we're dealing with projects, it's anything that we want to have happen. It could be that we want to have it happen and we feel like it's an immediate priority, but it's a collection of tasks that are, it's sort of multi-step things, not simple things. So here is where we add new, and it could just be a new idea. Like, for example, hey, one thing that we really need, we need follow-up sequences of emails to go out to all of our current licensees who are at the end of their payment period or something along those lines. So we can put any new idea and any immediately important projects in here, this items for consideration. So let me just add a few things in here. So we've got, let's say, new funnel for enrollees. I'm going to add that one. We want to redesign the TrueBrow website. We've got to complete the salon directory. Let's say we want to promote the ABIA judging. We want to revamp the Facebook ads. Let's say we want to hire a new team member as well. So we just list down here, and this can get as long as we like. This is just all the items for consideration. So at the beginning cycle of a planning period, we'll sit down and we're going to look and we're going to say, okay, which of these do we actually want to do? Okay, we don't really need a team member right now. Let's say I'm going to shelve that. Yes, we definitely want this one. Yeah, we need to do that. The salon directories are definite. Yep, I'm going to promote. We want to work on that at some stage, and we need to get around to that at some stage. So this is not determining when we're going to do it, but just that we're going to do it. So the next step is to determine the current, this column here is the current in focus projects that the whole company is focused on completing right now. So everything that we want immediately to be actively working on and getting done and getting across that line. So let's say I pull a few across into this. So let's say, yes, we want to do this funnel. We want to be working on that, and we want to be working on this. Let's say, for example. So all of this stuff can still sit there. We know we need to do it, but until we get some of these things done and off our plate and finished, we're not going to drag across. So this is almost like, think of like a funnel where we've got all of this work, and it's sort of, we sort through it. We've got a big long list of approved backlog of all of our things that are really important that we want to work on, but this is like the bottleneck that stops all of that sort of over excess of spreading our resources too thin and trying to multitask on certain projects. We keep a limit on what's currently in focus in the business. What are we as a business sort of focused on? So that's how the project backlog view works. So I'm going to stop this video, and I'll start another one, and I'll go on to the in focus project planning, where we'll actually start to take these things in focus and start to plan out what the next steps are and how that's going to get done.